Hey, this is Isa. I have a bit of a cold, so that's why my voice sounds the way it does. But I just wanted to record a video. I took some footage from a walk about a week ago, and I knew that it would come in handy, and I feel like now is as good a time as any to share it. And I also wanted to pair this specific artwork with a poem. It's called Hope is the Thing with Feathers by Emily Dickinson. Alright. Poem 254 by Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. And then on the next page is a critique and a kind of further explanation of the poem. Critique: Hope is the thing with feathers. In just 6 words, Dickinson carves out one of the most famous opening lines in modern poetry. This poem was included in Facile, I think, Facile 13, or Facile. I have to look into that. One of Dickinson's 40 handwritten manuscripts. These fascicles, anyways, moving on. These fascicles were packets of fair copies of her completed drafts sewn together in the sequence she saw fit and ready for publishing. It can therefore be deduced that Dickinson wrote this poem in 1861, a year before A Bird Comes Down the Walk, a period in which she was becoming more reclusive when several of her close friends had died. Her mother was bedridden, and therefore she had good cause to write about hope. Her poetry is often rich in bird images, about their fragility or plumage or quiet habits, and here she regards the soul as the perch of hope, whence it can take flight and face any storm unabashed. By line 3, the thing with feathers is singing, and by lines 5 and 6, it is flying above the tempest. Accordingly, Dickinson avoids the heavy footfall of iambic pentameters, lines of 10 syllables and 5 metrical feet, each an unstressed syllable followed by a stressed one, in favor of skipping reels of rhyme that alternate tetrameter and trimeter, 4 beats then 3. The levity and song-like quality is inspired by ancient Greek lyric poetry that was accompanied by the lyre, and the overall form is that of a ballad. Indeed, the poem has been set to music several times. Hope is powerful in adversity, and sweetest in the gale is heard, and hardship, I've heard it in the chillest land. Hope nourishes Dickinson, and it is selfless, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. The sweet song of hope rises above any gale. The poem is playful, ingenious, and has a charm of ingenuousness. She has spied hope in her soul and now sings of its constancy, as its song becomes her song, and her poem the libretto for hope. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think the camera's there. I just wanted to pop in and say hey. Yeah, I'm really thankful for the little corner of the internet that I inhabit, going on lives and posting here has been like one of my, childhood dreams realized. I'm 25, so I grew up like with YouTube basically. You know, I am inspired by a fantastic group of creators back then, and then a fantastic group as I grew up as well. So yeah, so I'm very, very thankful. I feel very hopeful today, but I can tell you that, you know, 3 days ago I was like bedridden. Not even because of a cold that I'm just now starting to have, but it's like just life. It was just getting, I just had to feel it for a second. I had to feel the grief and the heaviness. It's okay. It is okay. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't really have much else on the mind, but I just wanted to say hello and show my face. And yeah, just say thank you for watching. If you got this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope I'm looking at the right area. If you want to follow me, support me, feel free to do that in whatever way makes you comfortable. So there's a link tree in my YouTube bio. Should be anyway. And that gives you all of my socials. I'm trying to set up a coffee. I'm trying to set up just ways that it's safe to like set up commissions and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the next stage for me, is trying to, you know, have supplemental income through social media and through art and creation. So yeah, those are all just things that I have going on. So yeah, it keeps me sane for sure. But it is also taxing on the mind. So I I'm trying to, you know, prove to myself that I'm making all this progress, and then in some ways I'm not making progress on the things I should be doing. So that can be hard. But I wanted to show you the book that I was reading from. It's over 100 of her works, of her poetry. So this is the poem that we read, and that's the critique. So yeah, I just wanted to show that. Yeah. I hope you have a good day. I hope that, you know, things are good. And if they're not, it's okay. It is temporary. It's not going to last forever. It's not going to be the same forever. It might feel like forever, but that's not possible, you know? Things are like, the one constant is change. So if that gives you any comfort, let the comfort in. Let the comfort in, you know? Allow it to comfort you. You know, for real. This is my favorite book series. This is the second book, but it's a beautiful, beautiful duology. I could do a whole video on the Monk and Robot series, but it's really well done. It's by Becky Chambers. This is the second part. But the first book is called A Crown for the Wild. A Psalm for the Wild Built. Yeah, okay. Yes. Ooh, I could end this video on another little reading from it. This is also in the start of the first book. Praise to the parents. Praise to Trikili of the threads. Praise to Grylum of the inanimate. Inanimate. Praise to Bosch of the cycle. Praise to their children. Praise to Chal of constructs. Praise to Samaphar of mysteries. Praise to Alalea of small comforts. They do not speak, yet we know them. They do not think, yet we mind them. They are not as we are of them. We are the work of the parents, we do the work of the children. Without the use of constructs, you will unravel few mysteries. And without the knowledge of mysteries, your constructs will fail. Find the strength to pursue both, for these are our prayers. And to that end, welcome comfort, for without it you cannot stay strong. Period. It's so good. So good. Anyways, that's all for now. I'll leave you be. But yeah, I hope you have a good day. Here, I'll give you some flowers. Here you go. For you. Okay, bye.